Hey you guys, it's Jamie Porter here, and I have a really super fun, super cute, really easy, and ridiculously inexpensive gift wrapping idea for really any occasion. So let me just show you. I just set up a couple little examples. Isn't this cute? Look how cute these are. I think they are just cutest things. And this is just wrapping paper. Just wrapping paper and a Grow Grain ribbon. That's it. This has satin lips in it. This has nothing in it because I just did it as an example. But you can make these any size and fit any product. And so I'm going to show you how to make them because they're like ridiculously easy. And I just think they are super duper cute. So I am going to see if I can't invite some people into this group. I wish I could invite like an entire, I wish I could send this over to my unit group. Let's see. Just want to invite some people because this is just so cute. I think. And I think you could do it for like any holiday for sure. But with, you know, graduations and, I'm just gonna stop, that's enough. With graduations and with Mother's Day right around the corner and literally any holiday. So I found this really cute wrapping paper. It's super cute. I found this at Hobby Lobby. I just thought it was really cute because it's kind of fun. It's spring and summery. I love the colors. And it's one of those better qualities. It actually has the, I don't know if you guys can see that, it actually has the grid on the inside. Hi guys. So I like it. So when you do this little project, you actually want to have a wrapping paper that's not the real thin, papery kind, because it won't be good for this because it'll be way too easy to tear and won't have good integrity. So this I thought was really cute. I actually bought a couple other ones from Target, which I haven't checked to see yet if they are the better ones, but look, that's kind of fun too. But for teacher gifts, for anything. So, you know, we've got some great packaging and some great boxes and stuff for the holidays, but this is just a super simple way to do really anything. So I went to Hobby Lobby. I was getting some things for our birthday party for my husband, and they had ribbon on sale, 50% off. So I got this ribbon here. It's $2.99, so it was $1.50. I got a green one and a pink one. I actually got this too, which is really, really cute, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I just think it's really cute. It's like stretchy. Anyway, so you need some wrapping paper. You need some tape. Now y'all know what kind of tape I like. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that this is my taping dispenser. I'm gonna actually, when I get this started, I'm actually gonna tip this up and I'm gonna be off camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. But I just wanna tell you what I have. So I have this tape and I have this dispenser. You don't have to have the dispenser. I just do a lot of stuff, so I have the dispenser. And a lot of times people ask me where I got the dispenser. So the dispenser I got came from Nashville Wraps. I'm sure you can get them other places. But again, you don't have to have the dispenser. This has a 3-inch core. That's what kind of tape it is. And everybody always asks me what kind of tape. So this is the kind of tape. It's just packing tape, but it's the shipping and it's clear. So this is really important. Clear tape is your best friend. And Scotch tape is not clear, and even invisible tape is not clear. So you want clear tape when you're doing any gift bags, anything, because then you don't see it. It completely disappears. So shipping tape. Okay. Now for this one, I went and got a satin lips. There's actually a satin lips in here. And I just pulled some shred. And so I put a little bit of shred in the bottom and little satin lips in here. And so obviously you're gonna pick your ribbon to go coordinate with whatever your gift wrap is, right? I mean, you can do graduation gifts. You can really do anything, but you definitely wanna make sure it's a little bit stronger, better quality type wrapping paper, okay? So I'm gonna flip this around so you can just see it. And then when that's happening, I'm not gonna be able to see any questions. And so I will flip it back up and see if I can answer any questions. So if you ask me questions while I'm doing the thing down here, I'm not gonna see them. So you're gonna have to re-ask them when I come back at the end to say, are there any questions? Does that sound good? Hopefully it does. So we're gonna get started. All right, so let me just see if I can pull this down so you guys can see what I'm doing. It's always fun. All right. I think that's good. Now I'm gonna remove these things so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so the cool thing about this is like literally you don't have to have any specific dimensions. So I will give you my little my little kind of, you know how I don't really measure a lot of things, I just kind of start doing. So I try to measure one of those ribbons for you guys. So basically you're gonna take your piece of paper. All right, I measured the satin lips, the tallest one comes about this far. So you have a couple of inches above it because you're gonna need some folding. So basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of like, have these meet in the middle. And I like to like overlap it maybe 1/4 of an inch, like so, okay? Just like that, and you're just gonna make a nice crease down the side. Okay, nice crease. And so at this point, you can just like put something over heavy, and then you take your super clear packing tape, and don't try and do all one piece of paper, or piece of tape, because you don't want to get bubbles in it, or you just want to have it nice and smooth. But do you see how clear that is? You cannot see that tape. There's no cloudiness. This is the back side of the bag. It is great. This tape is awesome. Okay. And so what we're doing is, and it doesn't even matter because it's so clear, it doesn't even matter if it's exactly up on the edge. You don't want to have any gaps, so it's okay to overlap it, but it doesn't matter if it overlaps, or if it's not even evenly aligned, because you can't see it. Okay, and then you're gonna come up here, right up to the top edge, and you're gonna put it on. Okay, so bada bing, bada boom. You're gonna just make sure you got these creases good, like so, okay? So I'm gonna work from the bottom, because this is gonna be the bottom of my bag. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna fold. So basically, whatever inch here, however much you fold this up, that's gonna be half of the width of the bottom, okay? So the satin lip set, I didn't need a whole lot because it was little. So I'm just gonna come up about, like an inch, and I'm gonna fold it, and I'm gonna do a nice, really good crease, just like that, okay? All right, now I'm gonna kind of like pop it open. I'm gonna kind of pop it open, and I'm gonna take that little corner and that little corner, and you just wanna make these vertical, because you could do it off and have it go where it's more narrow at the top and wide at the bottom, but you really want this to be vertical. It's just straight up and down. That way it's kind of even. Okay. So you just get that nice and tight. That's a nice good crease. Nice good crease. This is gonna be the bottom of the bag, like so. Okay, everybody got that? It's kind of like origami. Okay, so now you're gonna take this bottom and you're gonna fold it to the middle, just like so. And you could do big bags, or bigger bags. I don't know if I'd do super big bags, because you don't want it to be, it's not like it's a paper bag that you get at the grocery store. It can carry lots of heavy stuff. And you fold the top down to meet it. And you can actually have it overlap just a bit, just because it's the bottom. And then you're gonna have this tape. Now my tape, it's probably 1.5 inches, I guess, width. And so it's kind of wider than this, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my tape and I'm just gonna cut it in half. They do make tape that's more narrow. I just don't have any, so I'll make do. So I'm just gonna cut it in half. Look, it's so clear, it doesn't even look like I have tape. Okay, and we're gonna come down here and we're just gonna cover right over the seam. And it's okay if you go past the edge a little bit, that's okay, because it just helps the integrity, because it's the bottom of the bag. And then you're gonna come over here and you're gonna do the same thing, okay? So that's the bottom. So now you're gonna take it and you're just gonna kind of like pop this down a little bit. You're gonna put your hand inside and you're just gonna like pop open the bottom of the bag, okay? So when I told you it was twice as big, it's not. The fold that you do up bottom is actually the width of the bottom of the bag, okay? Because you wanna have a nice flat bottom. And you know what I'm gonna do? So I just noticed here there's like a little bit of a gap, and I didn't go over the edge, I wanna go over the edge. Definitely wanna go over the edge. So I'm gonna come back down, uninflate it. I'm just gonna do a little bit, because I really want a little bit better bottom. I wanna make sure it's not gonna have anything fall out of it. I wanna make sure that edge is over. So this right here, I'm gonna actually make sure I take it and go over it and seal it down. The same thing on the other side. Other half of that tape. There we go. Now I know it's strong. Okay. Put your hand in it, square it out. Okay. So now you've got your little gift bag. And you can put, you know, shred in the bottom of it or whatever you want. Put your little goodies in there. So you can make these tall and skinny. You can make them short and fat. You can make them even smaller than this because clearly this is actually the same size. This is what this is going to be because I just cut it in half. That's plenty big for a satin lip set, okay? Plenty big. But at this point, what I would do then is I'm going to take it. Now, you'll notice what you want to do is this is the back seam. Although look how perfect that tape is, so good you can't see it. That's the front. But the back seam is back here. So what you want to do is you want to fold it to the back so that the back has all the folds in the front. See, this is the back and this is the front. So you want to fold the top of it towards the back. Okay? And so I'm going to fold it, and I like, you know, you've got to, because I'm using this size ribbon, you got to have at least a decent fold. Like this is like a 1/2 inch fold. You don't want to make it too narrow, but if you're using like a 1/4 inch ribbon, then you could make it more narrow. All right, so I'm just going to do like a 1/2 inch fold. I'm guessing that's what this is. And you could just do it if you didn't have enough height. You could just leave it at that. But I always like that. I like to hide raw edges, so I'm going to double down it. Okay. So I just folded it twice so you can see it on itself like this. There you go. And then I'm going to just put this little clip to kind of hold it down. All right. And now you take a hole punch. It's ridiculously easy, and these are so cute because you can get some super cute wrapping papers and really have fun with it. So I'm just going to take this hole punch, and I'm just going to kind of, you know, I want to make sure that my hole is like halfway, not too close to the edge and not too close to this bottom edge, but like right in the middle for integrity of the package. So I'm going to punch it, and then I just kind of line it up, eyeball it, punch it. All right, so I got my holes. That one's a little bit higher, but that's all right. Okay, and then should I do pink or should I do green? I think I'll do green because I have a small pink one already. So you can move that. So you got the holes all the way through. So this ribbon here, I think is like maybe an inch and a quarter. Maybe it's probably an inch. It's probably an inch. Okay, and on that bigger one, I did take a quick measurement. It was like 30 inches. On that smaller one, I'm just gonna do, I don't need 30 inches. I don't know, this is like 2 feet. All right, and I'm gonna cut it at an angle so that I have a point on each end. And you want that so that you can get the thicker ribbon through the little hole, okay? So I'm just gonna feed it. Now, the other thing too is this is the back of the bag because it's folded down over it. So you're gonna start from the back, not from the front, and feed it through because you want the bow in the front, not the back. So you just, the point just makes it a little easier to get through. Okay, and you know, this is going through super easily. If it was a really fat ribbon, you could always just double hole punch it, give it a little extra width. Obviously, if it's really heavy, wire ribbon, this is not wired ribbon. And I don't even know if wired ribbon would work. I don't think I would work with wired, but you could do satin ribbon pretty easily. But I think those holes are too small to get wire through there. Okay, so now you're just gonna tie it. You're just gonna do like a bow. So, just gonna do this. I like the grosgrain though because it's just kind of, it's got a little bit of stiffness and holds its shape nice. So like this. So if you want to do a horizontal bow, meaning that the bow is horizontal, it could either be up and down or it could be horizontal. If you want to do a horizontal bow, now I'm opposite of you, so it's like you're tying your shoes. So you make your little loop, and then this side you're going to go over the loop, and that'll make a horizontal bow. Okay. If you brought it under the loop, I'll show you in a second. If you bring it up under the loop, it'll make a vertical bow. So if you're doing a box or something, you know, you want it to go a different way. Now you know, in case you didn't know that. And you can always fix out the middle knot or whatever, but Isn't that cute? And then you can just, these are my second best scissors. So there's like I cut some wire with it one time, so there's like a little bit of a divot in the thing. But isn't that cute, you guys? Super cute. Actually, I should fix this though. That's not that cute. All right, anyway. And I would trim this down a little bit. All right, so that's how you do a horizontal. Like, look, that I went over, but if I go under, just to show you real quick. So that's how I did it. I went over, but if I want to go under, it'll make a vertical bow. Which obviously is not going to look good on this package, but do you see how that is? That's a vertical bow. So now you know. All right, so let's see. Do we have any questions? Do you guys have any questions? What's going on with this hair? Any questions at all for me? Isn't it fun? It's the cutest thing. And it's wrapping paper. It's so inexpensive. So inexpensive. And I mean, Mother's Day, you know, you could do black and white theme. You could do all kinds of things. I mean, literally, there's wrapping paper for anything on the planet. It's so easy. And so inexpensive. And by the way, Hobby Lobby, if you guys have a Hobby Lobby, their ribbon right now is 50% off. So, and you guys, I didn't even go there for Easter stuff, but they had a few things left. They were 90% off. I got these super cute little gold eggs. And I got this cotton. I love cotton, like natural cotton. And they had some cotton with like, was like pink, like dyed pink, super cute. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I had to buy it because it was like 30 cents or something crazy. So anyway, all right, so I'll probably make a real video and post it on my YouTube channel from this, but I just wanted to get this out to you guys right away because Mother's Day is right around the corner, but guess what? You don't have to order anything. Like literally you can go to the store and get some wrapping paper and some ribbon. You probably even have some. You just wanna make sure, the big thing is, you guys, this is ridiculously easy, but just make sure that your wrapping paper is that better quality wrapping paper. It's kind of the kind of wrapping paper that you almost hate wrapping presents with because it's sort of stiff. That's like the best to have for this project. All right, you guys, so I wanted to get you something out there, something new. Anyway, hope you guys have a great Saturday, and if we don't have any more questions, I'll let you guys go. Thanks. Bye.